What does it mean for a technology to go mainstream? That's the question in this year's Octoverse report about the state of open source and the developer experience. Let's dive in. 15 years ago, when GitHub began, Git was a relative newcomer in open source. Fast forward to 2023, and 93% of developers worldwide use Git. And GitHub itself is used by more than 90% of the Fortune 100. In 2023, GitHub data showed another technology moving from niche to mainstream: AI. Globally, we saw developers experimenting with generative AI models in massive numbers this past year, and that has implications for the broader industry. In this year's Octoverse report, we explore how open source activity around AI, Git, and the cloud is bringing these technologies into mainstream use by developers and organizations alike. We uncover three big trends. First, AI has arrived. Just halfway through 2023, we saw 2 times the number of generative AI projects on GitHub than we saw in all of 2022. The United States, India, and Japan have the most generative AI projects on GitHub. As more developers experiment with AI, businesses will benefit from a growing talent pool. Second, developers are rapidly adopting cloud-native technologies on GitHub, with a notable surge in the usage of infrastructure as code workflows, Docker files, and other cloud-native tools, which follows a trend that started in 2019. Third, Git and GitHub are foundational to how software is built today. In 2023 alone, 81% of all activity on GitHub happened in private repositories, which grew almost 40% year over year. Moreover, GitHub remains the home for open source, with 284 million public projects and 4.5 billion total contributions across all projects. From being the go-to place for generative AI development to the increasing standardization of cloud-native application deployment, GitHub is where Git and AI are redefining the developer experience. Learn more at gh.io/Octoverse.